What's up, everybody? It's Stranger, and today bringing you another commentary from my car. So let's get this show on the road. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. So this is the 2v2 GB match featuring Cavity Poos, who was struggling a little bit, so I had to put her on my back, put her in my little fanny pack. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. So these kids were, I don't know what's. Like, people on the Xbox One are just, like, so much better now. I don't understand. Like, we would just smack kids around on the 360. Now we get to the Xbox One, and it seems like the bad kids are turning good, and the good kids are turning bad. It doesn't really make sense. So, pretty much, these kids had, like, bad records and everything, bad ranks, bad everything. We honestly came to the conclusion that they were hacking, but we probably would have lost if they were hacking. I've only played, like, 1 or 2 hackers for sure, because I don't know if anybody else was hacking, but there's one kid that I looked up on Twitter. His name's Truth616, and he is a certified hacker, and I got the stain from him. He went like 10-1 when I played him or something, so I got fucked up by that kid. But this 2v2 match, obviously you can see it's on Strikezone. I can't right now because I'm in my car. I wish I could watch the gameplay right now, but I'm pretty sure it's like 8 minutes, 29 seconds or some shit like that, so I'll try to make that gameplay as long as the commentary. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, so my bad for the... I don't even know what the fuck that was. So, I'm going to move my keys real quick if you can hear that. My bad. So, I'm using the Bison, mostly the Bison. I don't know what I'm using right now, but I think the Bison's going to be my weapon until new controllers come out, because my aim with the MTAR with these controllers are not that great. If you look at the Xbox One review that I put out yesterday, you'd see my complaints about the controller. But if you don't want to hear complaints about the Xbox One, don't watch it, alright? Like, the Xbox One's great and all, but the controller's just awful. But that's not what I'm trying to get today, or get to today, you know? So, I'm just going to talk about the match. So, the match I'm not watching. So, let's just say, if you had a good shot with the MTAR on the 360, don't really be so confident with your shot on the Xbox One. Use the Bison a little bit more. It doesn't take that much accuracy to kill people with the Bison because it kills so fast. Unless you're long range, then it does take some accuracy, just because any sub with long range takes accuracy. Actually, any gun long range takes accuracy. So, stick to the Bison if you're trying to, like, use a sub. I wouldn't really fuck around with the MTAR that much, because it's hard to take long shots with the MTAR and the Xbox One controllers now. Like, I realize your aim might have been great with the MTAR on the 360 controllers, but it won't be that way on the Xbox One. I'm sorry to tell you that, but that's just how it is. So, pretty much, I just came to the conclusion of rushing in this GB match, just because nothing else was really working against these guys, and I didn't want to sit back, so I just had to do what I do. And on offense, I would see that this kid, like, while I'm on offense, I'd see this kid, he would just watch the A-Cross from the kitchen door. So, but since I was rushing, I was trying to, like, go through middle to flank him. But one time he watched his back, and I never really wanted to go middle again, because I don't like getting picked, so I tried new things every time. Like, if I play Warhawk, I'll run up the middle one time, go on the flank real quick. If you guys didn't know, if you go middle on Warhawk on defense, you can see the cross. Like, if you just rush with the Bison or something, you can see the cross to B. So, if you don't see them cross to B, you can just flank it. Or if you do see them cross to B, you can flank B. So, that's a pretty good strat if you guys didn't know that. Just handing out some tips. Right now, me and Cavity are like 3-0 in dubs. And then our team ladder with Miss Sharpies is like 12-0 or 13-0 or something like that. So, you could call us Xbox One Warriors, even though I suck at it. I'm kind of like, I'm not that happy with my aim, like, I don't like how I play on the Xbox One. Like, my strikes are still fine just because I tend to shoot people in the back a lot while they're not looking at me, I guess. But my gunfights, I lose them on the Xbox One. So, That's how that goes. I'm kind of scared to play Variant because Variant is a lot of gunfights. I played 8's like 1 or 2 maps, I think, and I did alright, but I don't know if we were playing that great at kids, because one kid went like 5 and 12 or something. I don't know, but we smashed them. The score on Blitz was like 16-2. Domination was like, actually, I don't even know what the domination score was. It was probably closer, but the Blitz score was 16-2, and we absolutely demolished them. But let's get back into this game battles match. So I'm pretty sure we're playing The Young Gamer, and I don't really know his partner's name. I didn't really pay attention that much. It just seems, oh, Neo, that's his name. But the Young Gamer, it seems like he knew where we were the whole time. Like, I don't know if he was sound whoring or anything, but I don't know, he just knew. But it's hard to sound whore on the Xbox One just because the headsets aren't really compatible. Like, you have to buy a new headset now for it to work on the Xbox One. My friend has Astros, like, she said you could hear, but you can't use the mic. So we have to, like, talk on Skype while they're sound whoring. But we don't sound whore as a team anymore, just because we really can't, because I'm using headphones and a mic. The default mic that came with the Xbox One, and they're using their Astros, the default mic. And we're using Skype that we downloaded on the Xbox One to talk. I'm sorry, I'm kind of a little bit everywhere with this commentary. I'm really tired. I'm kind of delusional right now. I'm a delusional amateur player right now. So my bad for that. If you're still here, my bad. If you left when I was rambling on back there, I'm sorry, but I guess I'll have to see you later. Oh, God. My bad. So, I think right now we should be up like 5-2 or something. And I think the second to last round, they went A-bomb. And a kid used a spot that Cavity was in earlier that game. And I checked there, and he was just chilling. He was just big pimping. Doing big things, you know? Big pimping. But we ended up smashing these kids on every map but free. We got absolutely demolished. They demolished our buttholes on free. We lost like 6-1. We could not win a gunfight. Cavity would get picked on the other side of the map. So I'm like, okay, let me come with you. And then I went, and they were butt buddying, and I got smacked, I guess. I was shooting at a guy, and his teammate's just like, oh, let me help you, buddy. And he shot me right in the back. So that's how that went on Freight. We just got demolished. Then Strikezone was second map. So you're seeing that right now. Then we had Warhawk. And that was just like this map. It was like 6-2 or something. But I'm going to say that's all for today, guys. I hope you like this. I'm sorry early in the commentary that I didn't do that well talking. But, I mean, that's just me. If you didn't like that, just hit the dislike button. It's all good. I won't hold any personal feelings against you. I won't get revenge or anything. Just hit like or dislike, whichever one you feel is necessary. Then comment for feedback, subscribe, and YouTube. Peace!